Hey there. I I have to say it took me quite a while to actually make this call, which I think was part of an interesting process. I ask myself this question every day. I think sometimes I'll spend hours pondering it while I'm doing other things. It brings up so many other questions about our human experience that to me just um, ends up causing kind of a bebop from question to question because they're really unanswerable. Um, why are we here? What's our purpose? Where do we, what happens after we die? And even beyond that, if I begin to form an idea about what happens after we die, then I still have parts of me that hold on to the many options, right? That part of me that thinks, yeah, we probably just are dust, we decompose like other living things that die, and this is it, right? We've evolved to be right here, right now. Other parts of me see things in the world that cause me to believe that we do stay in some form of ourselves, a soul or some version of ourselves beyond human form. And then I also often think about this idea that we return to an energy that is like a pool of that part of us that makes us feel like the observer, or that part of us that makes us feel animated, alive, that all of that with each passing human goes into a pool and is drawn from with each birthed human. I find all these questions pretty fascinating, exciting even. But I can't look at these questions without also thinking about grief, loss, close ones who are no longer here with me, and wondering where they are, if they exist in some form. I definitely have found myself drawn to believe this theory that we have some sort of life review, that life review happens at the time when we're about to pass or passing. And I just think time, doesn't really apply for that life review, and we get to have a sense of peace in our soul through that process. And I do think that there is part of us that continues in some form, not a physical form, and perhaps not an individual form, but certainly a form. I also think I kind of have to say, just for my own little interest here, I do think that this idea of heaven is one that we could really utilize, we could really experience by being in the moment here on this planet. And that actually might be what was always intended by that idea. I love what you're doing here. Thanks for including me.